Hey, what's up, everybody? I just wanted to tell you about how lately I have been seeing more and more about this. Things in reality are neither true nor false completely, right? Um, since we can't know the absolute truth and we can't know what's absolutely fake, we operate in this world where we are kind of operating with some information, but not the whole information. We don't have the complete information. We don't really know what it is, right? We don't really know, in other words, the truth. And then, well, you may ask yourself, what is the truth? The truth, well, they say truth is relative, right? And we have different types of truths. For example, we can look at logic. In logic, there are three basic truths. The first one is the truth of contradiction. And the truth of contradiction basically says that there are two sides to every story, right? Two sides, the two sides of a coin, so to say. And these two sides basically exist in everything, right? And it's the polarity of life, it's the dichotomy of life. So there's night, there's day, there's black, there's white, there's men, there's women. Um, there's a there's a synthesis, right? Because we have an antithesis and we have a thesis, right? So um, even this truth, when you accept it, you accept that contradictions exist, that paradoxes exist, right? That dichotomies exist. And when you don't accept it, you are living evidence. Your idea of not accepting it is living evidence that is true because you are opposing that idea. You're opposing that truth. So even that truth has an opposite, which confirms the truth that there are two sides to every story, right? There's another one in logic, which is the identity, which basically says that we are identified. We need to identify the subject with the complement, like I am, and then you are identified. And the third exclusion is kind of difficult to get, but it has to do with this opposites, right? Idea. So that's what logic says, right? But if I ask myself, what is truth to me, right? What is truth to me? Because it's an idea that's out there. People say we don't know what's true. We can't know the truth, the absolute truth. For me, the truth is a concept first and foremost, and it doesn't exist out there, right? It's something that is human. It's a conceptual idea. And if I ask, well, what is truth? Truth is something that we want to know when something happened, when something happened or is happening or will happen, we want to know what that is, right? That's the truth. So I guess the truth is something that hides, but is out there. It's data, it's information, it's knowledge. The truth is something that um, hides, that people can sometimes hide, or uh, that is not there right away, right? So we have to sometimes look for that information. We have to ask questions. People may lie to us, um, but then philosophers talk about the universal truths, right? The scientific truths, truths that apply to every and all cases. And that is impossible to know because we don't even know what this is really, this life and what this is really. So, a universal truth is really hard to talk about. Maybe the logic explanation or the logical explanation of the contradiction rule, I think, could be universal, but even that one is not excluded from being refuted. So, uh, truth is just something, it's more of a social condition. It's more of a social, um, it's something that you want to know when you don't know something, but it's out there, right? That's the truth, at least from a human perspective. All right, I hope this video helped you a little bit with understanding the truth. And if you have anything to say, you can leave it in the comments. Peace.